The prosecutor talking a lot about how basically this whole persona, this whole business was built on lies here. The defense had a chance to rebut that. What did they have to say, Sonali?
Yeah, the defense's argument here is really important because you do have Sam Bankman-Fried fighting this tooth and nail. Part of the defense, as we have learned today, includes this idea that a lot of what was happening between FTX and the lending of funds to Alameda was not only known, but known between company insiders as well as people who had lent money to the firm, as well as people who had known that the relationships in good times didn't mind that the two companies had this kind of a relationship. And then over time, it deteriorated as the crypto industry got very volatile and money was lost. Caroline Ellison is a key figure for both the prosecution and the defense. When you look at the defense, they had said that Sam Bankman-Fried guided Caroline Ellison to do more to protect Alameda as a shareholder of Alameda when the crypto crash was starting to arise. His worries about crypto going south instead of just upward as it had before that time. And so this idea that poor risk management, according to the defense, is not intentional fraud, and that will have to be proven here in court for Mr. Bankman-Fried himself.
So this trial is just getting started. It's likely to take up to 6 weeks. What other witnesses are we expected to hear from and to see?
Well, what's interesting is this is moving pretty quickly. Historic day, as I've been saying, you have heard from the opening remarks from the prosecution and the defense. They are already actually inside right now, wrapping up very quickly, but they have started here, Scarlett, to interview witnesses, one of the early ones being a developer at FTX and a college friend to Sam Bankman-Fried, who had said that he had gotten an immunity order here to be comfortable in order to testify, and that he may have unwittingly been developing things that had ultimately led to this alleged fraud that he did not know of. Then tomorrow is a very big day because we're very likely to start hearing from Gary Wang, who was the former chief technology officer of FTX. Like I've been saying, we don't know exactly when Caroline Ellison will be testifying, but she is expected to testify. There are other star-studded figures expected to testify, including Sam Bankman-Fried's brother, who had been in charge of a lot of his political donations and his foundation, as well as Anthony Scaramucci, who Skybridge had taken money from FTX and counted FTX as a shareholder. So over the next 6 weeks, some critical names we'll be hearing from that'll be closely watched, but certainly a lot happened here today and a lot will be happening here tomorrow.
Sonali, quick question. Is Sam Bankman-Fried himself expected to testify at all?
So at this point, he is not. The judge reminded him yesterday that he certainly has the right to testify. The other set of folks at this trial that have been here in his support are his parents as well, which is why it makes it so interesting that his own brother is expected to be testifying. At this point, he is not expected to testify. We have seen Sam Bankman-Fried come to the fore and speak very openly about his own involvement in FTX and the downfall before this indictment came down. Let's see if he has the same sort of tune of heart when we come to the end of this trial.
Sonali, Basak, downtown Manhattan. Here is day 2 of the Sam Bankman-Fried trial.